This is an adventure in almost getting lost, but not quite yet. Good morning. I'm on the Chippewa rail trail this morning, just heading out of Hamilton, and it's really cold. It's not quite 8 AM yet, and I've got shorts on and fingerless gloves. We're climbing, we're going up at about a 1 to 2% gradient, so that's a godsend because that's keeping me warm, but my fingertips are pretty cold.
Don't forget to hit the like button, it really helps my channel. And also subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers and I would love to hit that really significant milestone.
In an absolute instant, in a matter of seconds, the industrial landscape has been replaced by agricultural landscape through the trees, which you can't really see. I can see it, but I don't think the GoPro will pick it up. It's all farmland now and beautiful old barns, and the light is amazing, and it's warmed up just a little bit. Although they're not as easy to get around, I must say I do like these road crossings. It's kind of reminiscent of a rail crossing. If you're a regular to my channel, then I would think that you probably think I'm a fairly optimistic, pretty happy person, especially when I'm riding my bike and especially when I'm riding it on a rail trail. I'm also, I think, pretty honest, and I have to say that this rail trail is not so far my favourite. It's got a great surface. I mean, there's quite a few horse chestnuts. Having said that, I can't see any now, but quite a few horse chestnuts that I'm having to dodge around, which makes it a bit like a video game. But basically this trail is so far like riding along a long straight trench, but instead of mud walls it's got these beautiful trees and bushes and only very occasional glimpses of the landscape through them. And I'm a sucker for a really good landscape, so I'm hoping that further down the trail it kind of opens up a bit, but for now, I mean, it's really nice. It's the temperature's warmed up, the light is amazing. It's still really early, which I love because it makes me feel as I've got the whole day ahead of me. And yeah, you know, despite it not being my favorite rail trail, I'm really enjoying it. Thank you. You're the first person I've seen on the trail.
Oh, really?
So, oh, okay. That's like an hour I've been going. Morning. Good morning. Now, on the roadside map, which isn't very detailed, the straight shot, like the rail trail, it says not open just further down here, and then it gives a wiggly route around it, so I'm not sure if that's going to be rideable, but not wanting to go on the road, I'll go a little bit further.
When I got to the closed section and saw the state of it, I decided it really wouldn't be smart to risk my tyres against these huge jagged rocks, and so I took that second option of going on the road, and you know what, it actually was pretty nice.
Don't want to sit around and wait. Thin skin, I'm underwater. Is this really happening? You stay silent, you don't mind. Happiness or dollar signs to you. What about not stealing anyone's time?
So this route has become infinitely more interesting, what with the Grand River just over my right shoulder there, and also with me not being 100% sure of exactly where I'm going all of the time. It just makes it a little bit more interesting. I will be heading off this trail, which is the Rotary Riverside Trail, fairly soon, and heading up to the Gypsum Mines Trail.
There's no intention. Oh hey, do you ever think about me? I'm underwater, is this really happening?
So now I'm on the Gypsum Mine Tract Trail. I was really worried I was going to miss the trailhead, and then one of those things, you feel stupid when you get there because it's so obvious. I think this is probably going to be 5-7 kilometers, and it'll link me up with a bit of road that will then take me back to the Chippewa Trail. First bike, actually second bike in 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Sometimes it's gotta take time. I vow to always be fearless and far.
On the whole, the Gypsum Trail does seem to be a lot more open than the Chippewa Trail. So we're well and truly back on the Chippewa Trail now, heading back to the start. Yeah, the Gypsum Trail was really quite nice, quite a bit more open, which was nice. So that trail was actually called the Gypsum Mine Tract Trail. Bit of a mouthful. Gypsum, the very little I know about it, is a mineral, and the only thing I know that it's used for is gypsum board or drywall. And I'm just recalling when I was doing the Paris to Cambridge trail, I read there that Paris is named after plaster of Paris because they mine the minerals for plaster of Paris around there. And we're not too far from Paris. It is also on the Grand River, so I had to kind of conclude that this area must have been fairly important in the mining of various minerals. I might be wrong, but it's just a thought.
I don't want to sit around and wait. Thin skin, I'm underwater. Is this really happening? You stay silent, you don't.
I've been on the bike for over 3 hours now and I forgot to eat, which isn't big and clever at all. I'm really kind of stringent about nutrition and fueling, especially when I'm in a race, just because I just hate the feeling of crashing. To be honest, in over 3 hours I haven't gone very far. I've been doing a lot of stops, getting off the bike, filming, even talking to people. So it's, when I have been on the bike I've been pushing quite hard, but overall it's not really going to be an awful lot of mileage. Probably maybe just under 60 kilometers, which is okay. I'll take that any day. But the wind is really picking up. Thankfully it's behind me. I don't know where that came from. It did look like it was going to rain for a while and we got lots of clouds, but the sun is trying to break through. Thank you.
Anyone's time. I vow to always be fearless and far.
So what was it I said at the beginning of this ride? Something about the Chippewa trail being a bit boring, mainly because of the lack of views. But I have to say, this ride has not been boring at all. What with the 3 different trails, the Chippewa, the Rotary Riverside, and then the Gypsum Mine Tract trail, each of them a little bit different. Great scenery down by the river. Even the industrial scenery closer to Hamilton that mixes the old and new, even that's pretty cool.
This ride was so varied and seemed to have a bit of everything, from majestic waterfalls to incredibly peaceful streams to insanely steep climbs, which when you're going out to ride on a rail trail is not something you expect to come across. But most of all, it just had mile upon mile of incredibly quiet trails. I really hope you've enjoyed coming along with me for the ride. If you have, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified of the next time that I put out a video. And I shall see you all on the next ride.